in the UAE. My concern, and I've been to Europe, I've spent a long time in Europe, the identity of Europe is just getting eroded. And you look at the metrics, the name, the most common name for babies for years now in many European countries is Muhammad. And that's one of many other metrics.
But
that's true.
You know the reason for that. You know the reason for that, because it's a more common name. It's just that if you add up all the non-Muslim names, there's still way more.
True, but it does make a point that the culture is being eroded. Now, some people make the argument.
Hold on, hold on. Where are you from, Mario? Are you from Italy? I don't know where you're from.
No, I was born in Lebanon.
Born in Lebanon. Okay, sorry, the name. So you've never lived in Europe?
No, I've spent years in Europe.
So I'm born and raised in Europe. I was born and raised in the United Kingdom, right? I'm a Shia Muslim. That procession that Elon amplified to try and incite more hate against Muslims, that procession has happened since I was a kid. Now, you don't have to like it. You can say, look, I don't think Muslims should be allowed to do processions. But that's happened since I was a kid, since the 1980s. I've been remembering that. It's not new. What's new is social media is amplifying this stuff and weaponizing this stuff. So even if I accept your argument about demographics, about culture changing, about names, even if I accept that, which I don't, but let's say I accept it, that procession is nothing new. It's not a sign of Islamic takeover. It's not a sign of British culture being eroded. Jews get to have processions. Hindus do Diwali on the streets. Shia Muslims every year do a procession on Ashura. It's not dangerous. It's not threatening. It's not violent.
I agree. The procession itself is not the issue. It's part of a. So if you look at the tweet itself alone, you can argue that, hey, why is he attacking the procession? But if you look at it as part of a broader, but if you look at it as part of a broader message that the way immigration is being handled in Europe and what that's doing to the European culture and European countries, then it would probably make more sense. Not saying you agree with it, but
no, I don't agree, and I'm happy to have a legitimate disagreement about immigration, rates of immigration, etc. I'm saying when I look at that, and I saw Elon Musk do it, it's very dangerous, right? We just had an attack on Muslims in Edinburgh by a guy who's been charged with terrorist-related offenses. 5 people stabbed, many of them Muslims. We just had an attack in San Diego, California. A mosque was attacked by a neo-Nazi pair of teenagers who killed 3 Muslim worshippers, tried to kill a bunch of Muslim kids. It's very dangerous when Elon Musk and others on the right are amplifying videos of peaceful, law-abiding British Muslims doing a religious procession, not hurting anyone, something they've done for years, and then you post it and say, good luck, Britain. So I just wanted to check, are you saying that Shias shouldn't be allowed to do a religious procession in the UK?
No. I'm saying immigration should be handled differently in Europe. Now, I think if you criticize
my advice would be, if you're going to do that, and again, you have legitimate point of view to say immigration should be handled differently. I'm saying maybe don't do it with videos of British Muslims, many of whom are not immigrants in that video. They're born and raised in the UK, exercising their religious freedom and their free speech, which I thought you support.
I appreciate the tweeting advice.
All right. I just want